big reason I went into architecture was my parents or my dad. He didn't know, this was like early 90s, but I was in the back of the car. I was doodling. I was like doing Mega Man bosses. And he's like, "What you doing back there?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm designing Mega Man bosses." He's like, "Is that what you want to do when you grow up?" I'm like, "Yeah, I want to make games." And he's like, "You don't want to do that. There's no money there. If you want to have a family, you need to be able to make money." And I was like, "Oh, I guess so." And then that dream died in that car ride. And then I was like, "I'm going to be an architect," because they were like, "Architect's good. That's a good idea." And then I tried being an architect for a long time. And I'm like, this sucks and I hate it. But I'm like, I'm going to fucking force myself to love it. Didn't work. Didn't take. So I only can imagine what the trajectory would have been if, and like, to their credit, they didn't know. They thought they were doing the right thing.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine what it would have been like if they had been like supported of that dream, and where that would have gone, because they were very supportive of like my artistic endeavors. They're very like, they provided me tons of like resources and all that. But I just remember that car ride, like it's ingrained in my mind. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I would love to see my dad play an old game, see where that went. But TBD.
This is what I'll say. As heartbreaking and traumatic as that all sounds, we will never know what your life could have been. We'll never know what kind of games you would have made then. And potentially, it might not have been better.
100%. You're absolutely correct. It's like, perhaps this is what had to happen. Like, yeah, maybe I would have gone into that industry and then been like, this sucks.
Yeah, right? You'd be like, man, I hate it. Yeah, let's do something else. And then, man, then we have the dark timeline where Lucid doesn't exist.
I know, right?